Welcome back. The High Court of Bombay at Goa has clarified that state government cannot impose blanket condition on all the convicts who seek parole. Quashing government's blanket condition to execute bonds with the sum of 1 lakh rupees, the High Court has directed Inspector General of Prisons to grant parole considering the nature of offence and financial status of the convict.
The High Court of Bombay at Goa in a recent judgment has quashed government's blanket condition to execute bonds in the sum of 1 lakh rupees to all the convicts who seek parole. The High Court has defined that a parole is granted to a convict in order to enable him or her to maintain continuity with the family life, to save from evil effects of continuous prison life, to enable to maintain or develop self-confidence and to develop constructive hope in life. Parole is granted to convicts in case of emergent situations like marriage or death of close relatives. In the year 2008, Goa government had made it mandatory to every convict seeking parole to execute bond in the sum of 1 lakh rupees with one surety in the like amount. The High Court found that this blanket condition would frustrate the very purpose of granting parole to a poor convict. The court in its judgment said that state government is not entitled to decide the bond amount and had directed Inspector General of Prison, who is competent authority, to grant parole considering nature of offence committed and the financial condition of the parole seeker. Reporter Mukesh Kumar for Prudent.
Indian origin Hollywood film producer Ashok Amritraj has said that cinema is undergoing a phase of evolution and digitization. He said special effects have replaced the plot and characters of the movie. Amritraj expects the revenue of international and Indian cinema to shoot up in next 10 years through digital platforms like movie on demand, IMAX, 3D and other facilities. DFF director divulged that organizers were fearing piracy of around 70% of the cinema showcased for the IFFI.
Amritraj told media about the methods adopted by production houses to control the piracy all over the world. The media address was attended by nature filmmaker Mike Pandey and others.
No problem. So they said, we'll give you the DCP and the key. 2 guys separately have to fly it to Cannes. So I had two guys, 2 separate planes going to Cannes. Once we got there, 6 guys, 1 entrance to the theater, 6 people in front. We took away all the cell phones from the 170 distributors, put them in cellophane bags. Okay, they were all, needless to say, very upset, and I'm using a very nice word. So we then take them up to the theater. Inside there are guys with night vision glasses to make sure they don't have a second cell phone. Right? Now, the key in the projection room is turned on to turn on the 6 minutes, and then the guy in the projection room has to call Sony in LA, who has a second key like a nuclear bomb, and he has to turn it on. And then I'm telling the people, and now you're going to see the first look at 6 minutes of this, and I'm praying that this thing is going to come on, and they turn it on in LA and it comes on in Cannes. It's unbelievable. So,
I at the beginning said that we are living through a nightmare with regard to these passwords that's happening with digital technology. And we have had 70% of the films are digital. They all have these passwords, and my people have been going through secret passwords called as KDMs, Key Delivery Message. They called as KDMs in short form. And 70% of the films in this festival have been going through the same nightmare that you just told us. But fortunately, we have come out unscathed.
Unscathed. So they all played.
They all played.
Congratulations.
Tulsidas Chari for Prudent Media.
If you have missed our bulletin, log on to prudentmedia.in or follow us on Twitter at PrudentGo, or meet us on Facebook at facebook.com/PrudentMedia. With this, we come to an end of this news bulletin. Keep watching Prudent Media. Goodbye.
तुम्ही पळयतात Prudent. You're watching Prudent.